Hello, beautiful Scorpio, and welcome to your November Tarot guidance. This is good for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and you can also watch it for cross-watching. I'm Julie Poole, a professional intuitive psychic, coach, hypnotherapist, author, and energy healer. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest, because that'll be for somebody else. All right, my darlings. Now, check out your other signs too, your rising and your moon and your Venus. I'm doing things a little differently this month. Life, love, and money. So please let me know in the comments if you like this new format. So we're going to use the Tarot of Dreams for the life in general part. Then we're going to use Gilded Tarot for the love and the Lenormand deck for money, as well as a few Angels of Atlantis cards. Now, I've put timestamps below for you in the description box and in the comments, because not everybody is interested in the love part or the money part, so you can skip to the parts that you want to watch. So let me know if you like this format, and then I'll do it again in December. And all the cards that I use are linked in the description box below, as well as the links to my angel books, booking a private session with me, and links to your 2021 general and love readings, which are for sale on my website. And for those of you interested in increasing your wealth, there is also the link to the live Money Magic webinar on the 11th of November, which is half price until the 31st of October. So if you're interested in that, book in early. All right, my darling. And finally, if this reading resonates, do like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. All righty, let's see. What do we have for my Scorpios? My birthday Scorpios, all Scorpios, for November. All right, Scorpio, you're starting off with that Nine of Swords. What are you stressing about, my darlings? Let's find out a bit more. We've got the Eight of Coins with a lot of work, and the Eight of Cups. We're coming away from that now. We've got the Five of Wands, conflict, competition, arguments, and the Two of Coins. So we'll get some more information on that in a minute, but let's start with these. It's an up and down start to this month, isn't it? Let's have a look. Okay, so that Nine of Swords, we know this, it's not a pleasant card. This is sleepless nights, stress, worry, anxiety, stressing about the future, stressing about the current situation. Those of you locked down and feeling isolated and stressed, and right, we've got to somehow let go of it, because it's not going to help. Worrying doesn't help. All it does is keep you stuck in that horrible energy. So we want that to go. So you're working on it. You are working on a solution. Now, sometimes there is a solution. Perhaps you're stressing because you've lost your job, because you're worrying about money, because you're worrying about a relationship. Now, is there a solution? Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. Some of you are worrying about work. You're worrying about the current situation, whether you're still going to have a job, if you've lost your job, if you're going to get another one. It is not going to serve you, my darlings. I know it's easier said than done, but it is about your mindset saying, do you know what? It's going to turn out the way it's going to turn out, and worrying is not going to help me about it in any way, shape, or form. I've got to let it go. I've got to just trust. Somehow I've got to trust. And by the middle of the month, when Mars goes retrograde, our ruler, I say our because I'm Scorpio rising, this is our ruler. We have felt very stuck, very stagnant since Mars went direct on the 9th of September. We can just feel like the energy is all slowed down and almost come to a stop. All right, by the middle of November, 14th in fact, is when Mars goes direct, and we start to feel the action coming back in, the energy, the motivation, the enthusiasm, the fire starting to come back. Now, early November, we've also got Mercury retrograde, but it goes direct on the 3rd, but it's still in shadow period until, well, it's another 2 weeks, so it'll be the 17th. So around the same time as Mars goes direct, we start to feel that we're coming out of that mire, coming out of that difficult time. But then we're jumping into the Five of Wands, which is arguments and discourse, competition, battling. Right, what am I battling now? All right, now we've got battling worry here and anxiety. Over here we've got more battling to push through the apathy, the stress, the difficulties, battling to push through to balance, to trust that life will come back into balance. The Two of Coins is harnessing volatile forces, opposite forces. Part of me is hopeful, part of me is in despair, part of me is positive, part of me is negative. We've got to try to balance this up. Let's find out some more. We can't have every month being super. And it's also, they're just pausing me a moment, you know, it's your birthday month for the majority of you. And our birthday is our New Year's Day. And anything that needs finishing off needs to be finished off, completed, so that we can move forward into the next 12 months, the next year. All right. So you are moving away from your last year and you are starting to move forward into the new year, but you're coming into your new year with this battling energy, which we don't want. So let's have a look. Tell me some more for my Scorpios, please. All right. So we've got the Queen of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Fabulous. The wheel is now turning in your favour. Oh, there we go. Look, see. We're turning it around. We are turning it around. Now, the Queen of Wands, beautiful energy of power and fire. She's very attractive as well, very sexy, very gorgeous, okay? So how do we get out of that Nine of Swords, right? The worry, the stress, the sleepless nights. We get back into our power and we focus on the future. The Three of Wands is our dreams, especially with this tarot deck, the Tarot of Dreams. He's sitting on the deck, he's naked because he's vulnerable and open. He is visualizing his ships coming in and what that looks like to him. What are your ships to you? Comment below. What's your ships? The perfect job, the perfect relationship, the perfect home. It's good for us to have goals. It's good for us to set our sights on an aspiration that we can work towards. But what we don't want to do is be stressing about how we're going to get there, because the answers will come when the time is meant to be. All right, so you are moving into this expansion energy. This is expansion. This is growth. What do I want to grow? I'm working on what the cards touch are irrelevant. Okay, so the Queen is working on letting go of her worries and anxiety. She's working on it. This is the Worker card, and this Three of Wands is he's working on his growth, his expansion, what he wants to have in, and now he can let go of what he doesn't want. He's figured out what he does want and he can let go of what he doesn't want. Now the Wheel is coming in, the Wheel of Fortune, new cycle. This is coming towards, I would say, as we're coming towards the end of your season and moving into Sagittarius season. So around about the 22nd here of November, the wheel is turning. You completed your birthday. You're now in your new year and it's a new cycle and it's a fresh start. And look what's coming in. A brand new way of thinking. The Ace of Swords is a beautiful card of new beginnings in terms of your clarity, the way you think. You can finally overcome that conflict. And a lot of that conflict can be around you and a lot of it can be inside you. You know, your own thoughts beating you up. And you're saying, no, you know, I'm using my sword of truth. I mean, look at this beautiful card. I'm using that sword, it's sharp. I'm going to cut out all of that crap that's giving me all the doubts and the fears. I'm cutting it out. And for those of you that this is outside of you, it's not internal conflict, there's people around you giving you grief. You're cutting them out. Or you're either saying to them, cut the crap, I'm not having it, and they do cut it, or they leave your life because you're not putting up with it anymore. You want that balance and you're determined to have it. You're in your power now. Mars has gone direct by now and you are in your power. And that is shifting you forward into this new cycle, which is lovely, lovely. So let's find out a little bit more. Tell me a little bit more for my Scorpios, please. Palace of Swords, brilliant. Three of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so as you cut the stuff out, you are able to get into a much clearer place. The Palace of Swords is a place where you can think clearly, where you can really see it from a different perspective, a higher perspective. The palace is high above the clouds, right, where the air is clear and pure and the fog is cleared, and you can see, I can see clearly now. You know, I can see what I need to do. And what I need to do might be painful, might be challenging, but I know it's got to be done because the Seven of Wands is here. This is me protecting myself, my space, my dreams, my future. I am protecting me. And sometimes decisions have to be made that are not easy. They're not easy, all right? The Three of Swords is a challenging card. It's upsetting, it's hurt, but something needs to be cut out. This conflict, this stress, who is causing it? What is causing it? It's got to go. So if it's your job that you're hanging on to and you hate it and you're stressed and you're miserable, then let it go and trust that something better will come. But yes, it's upsetting if you're cutting out a friend, a lover, whatever it is you're cutting out. It's sometimes quite hard to do it. But this is where we have to step into our strengths and our inner knowing that I'm doing this for myself, to protect myself, for a better life, because I know what I want. I figured out what I want, and I'm ready for the wheel to turn, and I'm ready to cut out who needs to go or what needs to go. And it might be a way of thinking. It might be, let's get a little bit more, if I can get my words out. I'm recording this while Mercury's still retrograde, so please do forgive me. Okay, tell me more about that Three of Swords. Okay, King of Cups. Right, so King of Cups is generally a card of compassion and family and strength and protection of family. But it feels that there's somebody here disempowering you. This could be a partner, this could be a father, this could be a brother, this could be a friend, this could be a boss. Somebody is either in a position of authority and they've got to go, or they are a narcissist who think that they're power hungry and you've got to kick them out. And it's hard and it's tough, but you know you've got to do it. You know you've got to do it. Look, bottom of the deck, we've got Death, your card. And underneath that, Judgment, the rebirth. So there's something, this is a challenge for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, you're going to find it hard to cut out what needs to go. But it will be cut out. The Death card is all about that endings and transformation, and coming in with the Judgment card, which is rebirth, on top of that 7, which is I'm defending and protecting me of what I know is right. And even though it's painful and even though it's hard, it's got to be done, and I'm doing it. And I know that I will rise to the challenge and rise to the occasion, and I will be better off for it. Emotionally, in whatever way, I just got to do it. Every part of me tells me I've got to do this. All right, Scorpio, that's quite an intense reading, but it's an important month for you, a really important month for you, my darlings, and it needs to be done. Something's got to go. All right, let's see who's with you from the angels and what the message is for you. Raphael with cleansing. Look, you can't make this stuff up. It's got to go, my loves. So call on Archangel Raphael. Oh, we want that one we want those two as well. Right, okay. These two just came out for Libra. So cleansing, you need to cleanse out of your life whoever or whatever it was that's confirming it. And you can call on Raphael. He's the healer, all right? He's the healing angel, and he is all about your heart and healing the heart of any hurt, someone's got to go. And Hamael is asking you to do it with integrity, to do it with honesty, to do it the right way. Okay, so you haven't got to punch somebody out or scream in their face or insult them. You do it with integrity, but cleanse and clear whatever this is, because it will liberate you. This is the liberation card with Jophiel. It's going to liberate you from that conflict, from that stress, from that hurt, from the restrictions. It's going to liberate you, and that liberation, my darlings, is going to bring you in joy. The joy, the happiness, everything that you deserve is waiting for you. But you've got to get rid of what is in the way first in order to get to that joy. This is the reward. Having gone through the challenge and the difficulty, the reward is there, but you've got to do the work. You've got to shift something out, and that joy and liberation will come in. All right, my darlings, so that's what we have on the general. We're going to move into the love reading now. I'm putting timestamps in, so if you're not interested in this part, you can skip ahead now to the money part. All right, my loves. All right, so tell me about love for Scorpio for November, please. Love for Scorpio for November. Thank you. Okay, we've got the Six of Cups, the Devil, the Three of Swords again, the Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, I beg your pardon, and the Knight of Wands. All right, let's look at these. This is a similar energy coming in from what we just discussed, my darlings, okay? We've got the Six of Cups, which is about very often a person from the past. Somebody from the past. This could be an ex who was really toxic, who broke your heart, and that is what needs to be cleansed out in terms of love, because it's left you with the Five of Pentacles, which is feeling left out in the cold. Could have ripped you off financially, left you in a difficult, challenging, hurtful space. Three of Swords, I'm hurting, I'm broken. Right, but this person was no good for you. Absolutely no good for you. All right, the Devil energy is narcissist, it's dependency, codependency. This is not a good space to be in. So it needs to go. These three, the Devil, the Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, really negative cards relating to love. And that love is in the past. It's somebody from the past or your past. It's time for it to go. And they're asking you to take action on that. You have the fire. You have the power. You can drive this forward. Knights are about action. And the Knight of Wands is saying, take your power, my loves. Take your power back. You may feel that this person has stolen your power. You may feel that you have no confidence left, no trust left, no nothing left. But this is where you say, do you know what? Nobody can actually take my power. I let it slip. I let it go. I gave it away without even realizing, but it's mine and I can actually take it back anytime I choose, and I choose now. I choose November. I'm taking my power back, and I am recovering from this, and I am opening myself up to a new love. Tell me more. Tell me more. This isn't going to apply to everybody. If it doesn't resonate for you, go see one of your other signs to see if there's something there for you. All right, my love, but this is a specific message for some of you. Five of Swords, the battle and justice. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. All right, so you take that action with the Knight and you start to move into a healing energy to let go of the past. The battle is over. The Five of Swords is an internal conflict, a battle that you have been raging within yourself about this relationship, and it is time for it to balance and heal and come into fairness and justice, and for you to start. The justice for you isn't about hurting or damaging them, whoever it was that hurt you. The justice for you is you living your best life, happy and whole and complete. That is the justice. That's the justice that wants to come in. And these two queens coming in with it. This is who you can be, male or female. This is who you truly are underneath the crap that's gone on there. The Queen of Pentacles, financially secure, emotionally secure, strong in herself, very powerful. And the Queen of Cups, you can see there's still some storm clouds behind her, but she's moving through that now. She's in a calm place and she's safe and she's secure. Now, all the green energy here is the heart. It's the heart that needs to heal and strengthen. And this beautiful golden energy is the solar plexus, the center of power. I'm getting my power back, and that is bringing me my calmness back and my security back. And I feel safe and secure to move on. It is time for justice to come in terms of love. Anything else? Nope, that's what I have for you on love, my darlings. So we're now going to move on to the money side of it. All right, Scorpio, we are now looking at money for Scorpio for November. Whether this is jobs, business, career, but it's all about money. Tell me about money, please, for my Scorpios for November. Tell me about money. Okay, we're ready. A recovery. The flowers is the recovery card, and the transition death card. The book of knowledge, the letter. It's the third time that letter's come out. Oh, look. And let me bring them up so you can see them. I'm going to bring them up to the camera anyway. You've got the wishing well there, and you've got the man. All right. So let's look at this in terms of money. You've been through a challenging, difficult time, Scorpio, regards money. You've had to be careful. You know, because of this issue that we've got going on globally, some of you have lost your jobs, your investments. Things have been very difficult. But you're coming into November financially with this beautiful card of it's a gift. It's not the recovery card, I beg your pardon, that's the lilies. The flowers is a gift. Something is ending, which is going to be a blessing. Now, it might be a blessing in disguise. If you lose your job and you go, oh my God, it's an end of the world, it's actually a blessing because there's something much, much better for you. So something is going, something is dying, something is transforming, transitioning, but it's a gift, it's a blessing. So please trust whatever is ending is actually meant to end. And it's going to bring in good news, great news, in fact. Okay, we've got the book of knowledge, which is all the knowledge is within you. If this is a job that's going for you, it is a gift, right? The book of knowledge is that you have the skills, the experience, the life experience. You've got everything within you to move into a different space, to move into a different job, transitioning, transferring. It doesn't have to be the same industry. Skills are transferable, you know. Some of you may decide you're going to take this time to spend more time with family, which is a blessing, or to start your own business, or to start a side business. Whatever it is for you, you've got the knowledge within you, the keys within you. All right. Now, the letter is news coming in, and it's good news. It might feel like it's the end of the world, but it is good news because look what it's moving you on to. Now, this good news that's coming in is definitely good because you've got the wishing well here and the man. The man is symbolizing, don't worry about the gender, male or female, but the man symbolizes somebody helping you with this wish. Now, this could be a boss, this could be a colleague, this could be a mentor, a coach. Somebody's helping you to manifest your dreams. The wishing well is, what do you wish for, my darlings? What do you wish? All right, 41 comes down to a 5, which is change. So something needs to change, which is confirmed with the transition card here, the death card. This is transformation. So what is it that needs to change? Something is a blessing here with news coming in that enables you to manifest and create what it is you truly want. So somebody's going to come into your sphere. It's a blessing that is going to help you with this. So this is looking really good with money for you. This is a beautiful reading of change, liberation, transformation, cleansing, clearing. And November is the month you're doing that, ready to move forward in December to create the life for the next 12 months, Scorpio, that you are choosing, deserving and desiring. Beautiful. So that's what I have for you, my darlings. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate your time and love and care and support on my channel. Sending you lots of blessings. Take care. Bye-bye.